Hello and welcome again. I am Ashraf Ben Alaya. I'm a Microsoft Student Partner. Also, I'm an engineering student. Last time we have created a to-do application, and now we are going to complete the second session. Before we start, I just have created a blog to let you follow all the news about Xamarin. You can check the blog under www.ben2code.tn. Now, what we have done last time is that we have created a xamarin.forms application, exactly a to-do application. What this application do is that we can add some stuff to our database, like we are going to add live right now, and live is added. This time what are we going to do is to add authentication to our application. So I cannot add anything to my application only if I am authenticated. So let's get started. So first, we need to register our application service to an identified provider website. That's why we have visited Twitter under this link. Next time we will use Facebook. Now what we have to do is create a new application and give it a name, online video Xamarin part 2, and I'm gonna copy that and paste it. For the website we have to go to our Azure account and check our mobile application service. That's here, online session, and we are going to copy the link of our service. This is it. I'm gonna copy it and paste it here under website. Good. Now for the callback URL, we are going to copy the same link and paste it here, but there is some stuff we are going to add, and this is, I'm gonna just add it. We are going to add this part, /auth/login/twitter/callback. Now we check this. Yes, I have read and agree the Twitter development agreement because I have read it before. Now everything seems alright. Now we need to create our Twitter application. Good. Our application has been created. Please take a moment to review and adjust your application setting. Great. That's great. Now we have completed a part. You can see here we have details, settings, our application settings. Here you can change the application icon. You can choose anything you need. You can give it organization name or a website. But the most thing we are interested in is this consumer key API key and the consumer secret API, and you shall not share it with anyone. This is just a demo. I'm gonna delete this later. And here we have permission. Okay. So now we should come back to our mobile application service, and we are going to add that authentication. So we need to go to authentication, or you can just click here to your service and check authentication under authentication authorization, and here you can see that the app service authentication is off. We need to make it on, and we are going to configure Twitter. Now you can see here we have API key and API secret key, and those are this. We should copy this and paste it. Check there is no space, and here also I should copy this and paste it. Good. We check OK. It's configured, and we check save. Okay, save app setting is successfully saved. Good. Now what we are going to do is to configure our backend server. As you can see, I'm back to our application backend server. Now what we need to do is to restrict access only to specific methods. What we need to do is to go to do item controllers here in my project, in my solution, and go under our class, under our namespace, and we are going to add authorize. Okay, control space, not working. Okay, auto. I think okay, this is it. Now everything seems good. We are going to build our solution and republish it again. Let's build. The build was successfully ended. Okay, that seems great. Now what we need to do is to publish or republish again our solution. We go here to publish, and we check or we click publish. Now the web page that is going to open must not allow me to go, and I think there is a problem. Since I have added a Twitter account, it seems doesn't work fine. Now I shouldn't have access to this page, and I think I just know why. Here when we have added authentication, we have forgot something. Here under action to take when request is not authenticated, we should replace it with our configured method. We have configured Twitter, so we should check Twitter and we click save. Now if I refresh this page, I should get a Twitter page, internal server. Okay, we click again. Now since here I am connecting to my Twitter account, you can check it right here, Twitter, and I am already connected to my account. You can see right here, this is my account, and always sharing stuff about Xamarin. Alright, now if we come back here, the application is asking me to authorize the service I have created from the Twitter to use my account. I'm going to check authorize app. Okay, and now we are going to be redirected to our service. Now we have configured the backend. Now we are going to configure our mobile application. Now we are back again to our xamarin.forms application. Now under portable class, we are going to app.cs, our C# class, and we are going to add a using system threading task. It's right there, and we are going to add an interface for authentication, and more than that, we are going to initialize this interface under the our application. Now we have this interface and it's initialized here, as you can see. Now what we are going to do is to go to our to-do list XAML application. As you remember, if I reopen the application, here we have, I just have to unlock my screen, and it's charging, and everyone see my phone lock screen. Now here what we have, here we have a button to add some stuff. What we are going to do is to add another button next to this button right here. So every time I'm going, if I need to use my application, I'm going to sign into my application, and then I can add some stuff. Okay, I just need to see here we have a stack layout. It ends here, and here we have the plus button, and now here we are going to to add our sign in button. I just have the code here. I will share all the code later in my blog. Here you can see here we have a red code because I haven't created the even handler for this clicked method for my button. Now we check this right here. Now what are we going to do is to go to code behind for our example page, and we are going to add and replace some stuff. What are we going to do first is here. This is our to-do list XAML C# class. Now what are we going to add is we are going to add bool authenticated false, and we are going to add some other stuff. We are going actually to replace the operating method with another one, and we are going to read the code together. So this is our appearing method. I'm always do like that. I don't delete my previous method only after checking that all my code is right. So here this is our own appearing method. Later we are going to read this code, but this code does make sure that data is only refreshed only if the service have been authenticated. So if you are authenticated, you can refresh and see all the data from the phone right here. And if you can see now, when I have refreshed my phone, I can't see anything because I didn't sign in. We are going to uh, add sign in right now. Okay, we have now another thing to add is our button. If you remember, we have here a button not configured. So what we need to do is to add an event handler for this. You can just click here, create event handler, and the sharp is now creating my event handler. This is now my button, and I'm going to configure it. Let's delete this. Okay, and now we are going to add some stuff to my button. Alright, here we have await, and sure, this is an assign method. Now my code is right, and seems I have a problem. Something is not working, or only after a build all this stuff will be working fine. Okay, now those are not errors. If we build our project, everything I think will be alright. Don't be afraid of that. Now what we going to do is to close this, and we are going to configure our Android application. Now this is our main activity, and we are going to add some stuff too. What we need to do first, remember we have created an interface for authentication. We are going to add some using to our main activity right here, using Microsoft Windows Azure mobile service and system training task like we have added to our app.cs. And now we are going to update it, our class, our main activity class. So if you remember, we have added a authenticate interface right here, and now we are going to implement it or add it to our main activity class, and we are going to add it right here. Okay, we have some errors, but no problem. You are going to correct them later. Now we are going to update the main activity class by adding uh, the authentication service that we have created with Twitter. Now we are going to add this here. We are going to add a private mobile service, a user for our mobile service, and now we are going to add a task for that authentication. I'm just gonna copy the code and we are going to read it together, and the code should be added right here. Good, no errors. That seems very good. Now we should read our code together. Okay, but let's first check we have Twitter, not Facebook. Okay, here we are going to change this by Twitter and not Facebook. We should write Twitter, and if you check control space, it will add Twitter. Yeah, here we are going Twitter. I'm gonna share this on my GitHub so no one can read Facebook and here can find out Twitter. So alright, this is right, and I think I have one more thing to add right here. And before our load application, we should um, call the authenticate that we have added, so it will be initialized. And I think everything seems alright. Everything, I think. Okay, here we have a success about success equal false, a message. Now we are going to use our mobile service authentication provider Twitter. If the user is connected, he's going, I think, to see his ID, a message with his ID and success message, else he will see an exception message. And now here, if we have an error, I think he will see the failure of the message. Great. There's a couple of stuff that I have added. I'm gonna share it on my blog. Okay, I think everything seems alright. Now what we are going to do is to build our application. So here build solution, and I hope everything works fine. Okay, this is my screen. I should prepare it. Okay, let's see some stuff and waiting for the build of our application, and I think I have a couple of warnings. Should I look those warnings? Okay, and I think there is no problem with those couple of warnings. Okay, now we need to test our application and I hope it works. Okay, I'm gonna run it. And gonna look to my phone. Here, the application should be removed. The APK application package, the APK package should be removed from the mobile phone. As I'm going, this is it. It should be removed and created. So this is it. Removed and recreated. Should see it right now. TikTok, it's deploying. When this is going to change to orange or red, the application will be launched right here. And now it's started debugging. It's been deployed. Now the application should run. Okay. Okay, great. This is the application, and now here our plus button, and here our sign in button. We click it. We hope it works fine. Okay, better screen like that. You click the button. Okay, authenticate, and it's redirected to my account. I'm already connected to my account, but for you, we will see you will see a Twitter page with a login and a password, and here you can log in and see all this stuff. Now we have successfully created a to-do application using sign-in button, sign-in method. Okay, that's great. And here now, and part 2. Click and part 2, and now it's added. Now what are we going to add next time? Every time I am going to let's say add some stuff, I should receive a push notification right here, and everyone using this application should receive a push notification. Always we are going to see how to send a push notification using Firebase and also using Azure push notification hub. After that we are going to see, we are going to, I think I have the document here. We are going to, so we said add push notification to our application, and we are going to add material theming. Also we are going to see how to build our application and how to have the APK package. If you have anything to see me or to everything to told me, or you want to connect with me, you can send me an email under this email account, or you can give me a message in my blog or my YouTube channel. Don't hesitate to contact me, and I hope I can help you. Thank you.